In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this basketball team introduction video using CapCut. The edit is pretty easier than it looks. Stay tuned till the end, and I'm going to tell you how to get access to the template link just in case you're interested. Let's open CapCut and get started. Okay, so first I started with this white gradient image, which will be serving as the overall background. If you want to follow along, there's a link to download this background and all the resources used in the video down in the description. Next up is adding this big semi-transparent text at the background. Currently, it's not possible to use gradient color for texts or anything in CapCut. So, for this, I had to use Pixel Lab to create this half-transparent text. This can also be done in PixArt or even Canva, I think. But once you're done, make sure you save it as PNG with transparent background, very necessary. Back in CapCut, I imported it as an overlay and tweak a few adjustments to my taste, including the opacity. Don't want it fully black and vibrant at the background. Then I added the main text. I'm using a custom font called X Highlighting. Link to download this font is in the description as well. I went further to change the style to italic, just so it gives it that slant look. And now keyframes. The aim is to make both the background text and the main text move in from the top right corner to the middle of the screen about the same time. Just going to add some easing to it. Something like this. It looks really good, but adding this motion line streaks really gives it an illusion of falling. It makes it look like it's under the influence of gravity, which is really cool. Moving on, I added the picture of the player and animated it such that it's moving from left to right, opposing the direction of the texts. And by the way, be sure to use the same easing graph as that of the texts. Looks good already. Now for the smaller texts, the procedure is pretty much the same, except this time, I added special text animation preset to the text itself. For the first one, I used an animation called Type 3, while for the other text, I used this one called Blur to the left. Next up is adding a floor reflection shadow-like effect to the player. To do this, I duplicated the image. Go to Transform to rotate it 180 degrees. Mirror it the opposite direction, and then reposition it down at his feet. Do this for both keyframes. Finally, to spice things up, I added this shake video effect called Rebound Swing. You might not notice the effect at first. To fix this, go to Object and be sure that it is set to all videos, so that the effect is applied to everything, including the overlays and texts. And that's about it for this edit. Obviously, there are some other stuff that we could really add to it, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it this short. By the way, if you want access to the CapCut template, let me know in the comment below. I'll share the link with you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.